Chat! We're back with some Nukes top 5. Okay, actually, is it top 5 or top 10? It's top 5 again. Last time he switched it up on us. Anyone watching on YouTube, just so you know, Paranormal Investigator here. My community on Twitch is full of paranormal investigators themselves. I have investigated some of the most haunted places in the fucking world over the last 5 or so years. Used a bunch of different equipment, investigated with a bunch of different people. So that's kind of the angle we come at these videos from. These are sometimes very silly, but recently we have had a couple pretty good clips in them. So we're not going to try and be haters about it. We're going to try and have fun with it, see how it all turns out. But yeah, without further ado, let's just check out some Nukes top 5. Okay, here we go, chat. Let's see.
Meanwhile, on TikTok.
Okay.
One day, a severely damaged car is brought into a garage in Villarica, Chile. It seems that the car had been involved in a serious traffic accident just the night before. The owner of the repair shop, Marcos Garcia, has a house that sits on the same property as the garage. Around 2:30 in the afternoon, he notices something very odd outside his window. He spots one of his mechanics, a man named Juan, who seems to be involved in a very animated conversation with someone. The problem is, there's no one there.
Juan's on meth. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
alone.
I'm just kidding.
Marco quickly pulls up the live feed of the garage's CCTV camera on his phone. What happens next is downright chilling.
Chilling.
Oye, este weón se volvió
This
loco.
man is crazy.
Estoy revisando por la cámara del taller de mi teléfono, estoy en mi casa. Y este maestro está hablando solo. No cacho qué onda. De verdad que no cacho qué onda. No, está hablando solo. Le voy a preguntar por cámara qué está haciendo. A ver, vamos a preguntar. ¿Aló? Oye, disculpa, pero ¿con quién estás hablando?
He's like, bro, what are you doing, bro? What the hell is going on, bro?
Oye, cálmate. ¿Qué, don Carlos? Pero, oye, escúchame un poquito. ¿Tú me estás hablando del accidente de anoche?
Claro.
Oh,
Juan, me
shit.
estáis weyando, ¿cierto?
No, pues es que con Don Carlos aquí, pues. Le estoy explicándole todo.
Oye, ¿podéis subir? ¿Sabes qué? Oye, es que no estáis hablando con nadie, viejo.
Pero pues, se puede que no cayó aquí al frente mío, pues, weón.
No estás hablando con
That's
nadie.
kinda
Juan, ya que
weird.
los que chocaron murieron todos.
Yo te decía desde que lo caí.
Juan, no estás con nadie. Sube,
Juan,
ven
you're
a ver las
alone.
cámaras, tengo todo grabado.
No, pero que no sea así, pues, cabrón.
Sube, viejo, sube, vente al tiro. Si no estás con nadie, Juan.
Yo no, párala. Es que le cayeron con el altavoz escuchándome, pues, vete.
Viejo, no, tengo grabado, vente, por favor, vente.
Yo voy a tirar, pero bueno, espera, Don Carlos, por favor.
No, esta weá es...
Mechanic Juan swears
no,
that he was
that's
talking
kinda
to a
weird,
man who
actually.
was very real and said his name was Mr. Carlos. Juan says that he could see Mr. Carlos standing right in front of him, clear as day. He says Mr. Carlos was asking questions about repairing the severely wrecked car from the night before. Now, Juan had no idea that all of the passengers in the car had passed away in the
What the
accident.
fuck? Dude, that's weird.
He also didn't know that one of the deceased passengers was a man named Mr. Carlos.
Oh, shit.
So did Juan talk to a ghost?
Okay.
He certainly seems convinced.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
do
you don't really
think?
have to fake anything,
This
obviously.
next
That's
video is a bit of a
definitely
mystery.
easily fakeable, but you know, you just hope that people are telling the truth there. There's no way to actually tell if that's real or not, because all you have to do is just act like you're talking to someone on camera. But it's an interesting story how this man discovers he's a medium. Yeah.
It was posted to TikTok without a source. The Post claims that the video was recorded in an apartment in Barranquilla, Colombia.
Okay, Colombia
The man
mentioned.
who recorded it said that he was shocked when he began hearing the chilling sound of a woman crying from somewhere in his house. He took out his phone to record the terrifying event, but what happens next makes his blood run cold.
Called. I never believe these. Bro, let's be for real. Let's be so fucking for real right now. Did they even try with these sometimes?
Niño.
Dude, that move right there where you have a little kid hide behind a console and then duck down and then you edit the shot so he's gone after, it goes triple platinum in these videos. Triple fucking platinum in these. That's like the #1 hit for fake ghost hunters on these videos.
A young boy with a blank expression suddenly appears from behind the man's TV stand. And judging from the man's reaction, he has no idea who this child is. The boy then ducks down behind the stand and the man quickly walks over. But the boy has disappeared into thin air. Now, without a source, it's impossible to know whether this creepy footage is real or fake. But either way, the video is definitely spooky.
And fake.
A few months ago, we featured the story of Tim Saver, a night guard who started a new job at an undisclosed facility.
I wish that these...
For some reason, no one
I wish these videos weren't out of order. Like, I don't know why he made a playlist and made them out of order, because he says this stuff all the time, and I haven't seen this one yet.
willing to work the night shift. And before long, Tim understood why. He began to experience disturbing and unexplainable events at work. Eventually, Tim discovered that the source of the strange activity in the building seemed to be coming from an overhead attic space.
Okay.
When Tim went up into the attic to investigate, he discovered something truly horrifying.
I'm already out. Like, I don't need to be up here, for being honest. Yeah, why is there just a hand there? Is the hand gonna move? It sure is. Ah, run!
Since this video, the strange activity in the building has only gotten worse.
It could just be a person, though.
Tim says that he's actually been attacked by something
Attacked?
a few times. So, cut to another late night. Security guard Tim begins to hear banging coming from somewhere inside the building. Once again, he grabs his phone and hits record as he goes to investigate.
Don't we all have hands in our attics?
Please protect me, God.
I'm gonna start saying that when I go into places. Fuck the mannequins, dude. Get me out of there.
I guess we're doing this.
Get me out of that room. Any room that has mannequins in it. See you, nerd. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Damn. Mannequin got a fatty, though.
What the fuck? Whoa.
It's just too clear. It's just the crying's too clear. To me, it's always the audio. Like, to me, like, do I think that they knocked, like, that a ghost knocked over that mannequin in the glass? No. Could they? Maybe. But it's always when the audio comes into play, it's like they're playing it on their phone on a speaker. Either that or it's like pre-recorded and put in post-production. It just never sounds authentic. It never sounds like something you'd actually hear at a haunted location. It always seems like something you'd hear from a clip of the Conjuring movie.
Hello?
Don't get cut on that glass, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that?
Hello?
What is that?
back and moves on its own and then falls over. And a large glass frame falls to the floor and shatters into a
And like
million
conveniently,
pieces.
like he never looks to the right behind where the mannequin fell, and he never actually goes far around where the glass fell either. It's like, it's so easy to set
The
up.
creepy sound of a woman crying, and finally, a loud, raspy voice can be heard from somewhere in the room.
Yeah.
Hello?
Sounds like the intervention
So
cry.
he just makes a run for it. So, now a few weeks later, Tim is back on the night shift when things once again take a terrifying turn.
Tim, I think you need a new job. Yeah, okay. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, this is totally real. So real.
Hello?
This is the realest thing I've ever seen right here. This is the realest thing I've ever seen. I too encounter ghosts who just hang their hands over the sides of things randomly. Tim has too much time on his hands, I agree. Okay. Okay. You're done. You're done, Tim. You're done. Next! You're boring me, Tim. You're being too fake. Be a better faker. Had to give him enough time to slip out, you know? I can just imagine like two friends at work just like setting this all up. And let me guess, another mannequin
Someone or
falls.
something can be seen sitting on top of a steel cart. Whatever it is slowly moves back, and when Tim turns on his flashlight, it just disappears.
Yeah.
Tim says he is shocked by all that he's seen while working as a night guard in the building, but this pushed him over the edge. The next day, Tim quit his job.
I don't believe you, Tim.
So is it real? Or is it all
Just an elaborate hoax. It's an elaborate hoax,
decide.
Nuke. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
We need scary
Hold on, let me
videos.
get a
if you see
screenshot
scary
of
video
this.
that you think would be
Because that end part does...
someone or something
That's actually a pretty good grab for a thumbnail right there. As fake as it is and as creepy as it is.
in the building, but this pushed him over the edge.
Tim quit.
The next day, Tim quit his job. So is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
It is all just an elaborate hoax. W, Crystal.
We need scary videos, so if you see a scary video that you think would be great on the top 5, email
Whispers
us
clip.
at nukestop5@gmail.com. It looks back.
Oh no.
Over on the channel, RX Files explore Indonesian paranormal investigator Chu does a live solo investigation of the infamously haunted Tayu Hospital on the Indonesian island of Java.
Scary.
Tayu Hospital was built way back in 1933, and over its 80-year history, it began to develop a very bizarre reputation. Many patients who were treated at Tayu Hospital claimed to see the ghostly figure of an old nurse roaming its hallways.
Okay, okay.
They also said that they had seen the terrifying apparitions of patients who had passed away inside the old hospital. And some even claimed to experience horrible hallucinations, like bloody footprints running up the walls
Yikes.
that no one else could see. Tayu Hospital closed its doors in 2015 and has been left abandoned ever since.
Good night, Moon.
Paranormal investigator Chu is completely alone with nothing but a
You got this,
flashlight
Chu.
and his phone as he broadcasts his investigation live to his streaming audience. As Chu roams the hospital grounds, he starts to hear a few strange sounds here and there, but it doesn't seem to bother him. But then, Chu begins to ask that the alleged spirits that haunt the hospital let him know that they are there.
Something tells me that Chu is there for solo for a reason, because the other members of this ghost hunting collective are roaming about setting up the next move. But we'll give him the benefit of the doubt until now, until we see
And
something.
This is when things start to get creepy.
Downright creepy.
Udah, suara-suara saja. Tunjukkan semua ejakulasi kalau memang kalian ada di sini. Lingkau.
Wait, hold on a second. Did I just see the string?
Suara-suara saja.
Look around here.
Tunjukkan semua ejakulasi
Look around
kalau
here.
memang kalian ada di sini.
I thought I saw this. What was that? You saw that? What was that?
Ejakulasi kalau memang
Is that the
kalian
string?
ada di sini. Lingkau.
Or was it a bug? Right here. Right here. Ooh, right there. Nah, maybe it's a bug. Maybe it's a bug. But easily can be done with a fishing wire. Is bro shaking or like?
Frightening Chew so much that he begins to shake
Okay.
uncontrollably. But things are about to get much
Oh, bro's
worse.
cooking. He ran.
Chew decides that he's had enough of the outdoors and heads inside to explore the
Oh, yeah.
hospital's halls and rooms.
So much safer,
But
probably.
he starts to hear the disturbing sound of a bell ringing from somewhere inside
Alright,
the
let's
building.
hear it, let's hear it.
When he looks for the source, something happens that shocks him to his core.
To his car. Okay. Press exit out. I just don't. I'm not sure we're getting a real one on this video, guys. They've been pretty rough, this one.
Weh, banyak keklik tak?
I will kick your ass. Yeah, you're gonna kick the ghost's ass, bro.
The exit door slams shut right behind him, and an ominous voice can be heard. But most terrifying of all, something seems to quickly
little
peek
peek.
out at you from inside one of
Little peek.
the hospital rooms.
Fuck you, dude. I hate when it does that when I click.
Chew is terrified and quickly heads for another section of the hospital. But as Chew continues to explore,
This is funny.
things just seem to get worse and worse.
I love his voice. Worse and worse. Come on, Chew. You got this. Yeah, it's hard to kick ass while running. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. We're just staring right at a ghost now. We're just there's a ghost right in front of us. We're just capturing it on camera for like 30 seconds at a clip, and it's just a full ass person with their hair down. Like, be so for real.
Astagfirullahaladzim, ya Allah.
Not the charge, dude. Bro tried to kick its ass. He said, let me get my shaky legs in frame. This is so good. This is so good. You know this does numbers, too. You know this does absolute numbers. He sure showed them,
Chew
yeah.
jumps when he suddenly sees what appears to be the eerie apparition of a girl standing just inside an empty storage
He
room.
said, power of Christ compelled you.
Charges toward the creepy figure, but it disappears into thin air. Chew is now seriously freaked out and just wants to leave, but his live audience has other ideas. He
Okay.
gets bombarded with requests in his live chat to go back inside the hospital just one more time and explore some of the abandoned
This shit's
rooms.
crazy, guys. I can't.
As you
I
might
fucking can't with
guess.
some of these.
It did not go well.
It did not go well. He got his butthole punched in by the ghost.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Saya ngecium bau nggak enak teman-teman di sini.
Something seems weird in here, guys. You just saw a full body apparition that you tried to face palm. You didn't think it was weird already? Why are we? Okay.
Astagfirullahaladzim, ya Allah.
I'm being a hater
Astagfirullahaladzim, ya
because this probably says for entertainment purposes only. To be honest, it's a creepy shot. I get it. It's a creepy shot, but like no one should be pretending that this is real. Motherfucker! I do like this guy's style though.
Chu freezes when he spots a woman in what looks like a hospital gown sitting on a bed inside one of the hospital rooms. She doesn't move, but her head seems to drop backwards to look at Chu.
Wait, what? Excuse, I did not see that part.
Inside one of the hospital rooms. She doesn't move, but her head seems to drop backwards to look at Chu as if it...
This is so good. This is so good. First of all, there's the thumbnail. What the fuck is happening on my screen right now? Like, there's okay. First of all, how funny would it be if I'm just being a complete fucking hater and like this is like some Indonesian ghost on crack and it's real? It would be so crazy.
It's not attached to her body. And with that, Chu has had enough. He ends his live stream and just gets out of there. So what do you think is going on here?
I think when you hear someone talking shit behind your back, yeah. I think it's all just an elaborate hoax, Nuke, but it's funny regardless, and I know this shit does numbers. I bet you this video probably has 10 million fucking views. This clip alone.
Could the hospital really be haunted?
It probably is really haunted, but they just did fake stuff.
Whatever that is
yeah.
Absolutely terrifying.
Kill it with fire.
The weeping woman.
Okay.
Gaz from the YouTube channel Grizzly Gaz loves the outdoors and has dedicated his videos to documenting his frequent camping trips in the countryside of England. Okay. Along with his cute little French bulldog, Fendi.
Oh.
This time Gaz travels deep into a remote
that's sick
forest
looking.
that is said to be haunted by the quote, Lady in White.
Ooh, there's always a lady in white.
The story goes that back in the 1800s, a troubled woman who lived on a farm at the edge of the woods was so distraught.
Has to be real. No one mortal can bend their neck like that.
Gaz says that he has heard the story, but he doesn't really seem
the dog is
bothered.
So cute.
So Gaz just sets up his hammock and prepares to spend the night in the deep woods.
All right.
However, when the sun goes down, something happens that makes Gaz wish he had never come to this particular forest.
All right, we're gonna totally judge this based on how the dog reacts. Could be an animal. There's some animals that make like kind of crying noises. I don't like it. It's probably fake, but I don't like it. Most likely fake. Creepy nonetheless. Some Blair Witch ass shit. Blair Witch looking head ass video. The dog's like, Dad? What's going on?
Nope. 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 Nope.
Who shook the camera? You? Question mark?
Hello?
Moaning Myrtle head ass. The dog, can I go back to bed or? Oh no. He said it 3 times. Skinwalker's gonna appear. Come here. The fuck is so pixelated. 45p shot on a vape.
Hello?
Okay. We're gonna walk up and see a full body apparition, right?
Hello?
Right? His dog's like, alright, what the fuck?
No, I'm off, mate. I'm off.
I'm off, mate.
And with that, Gaz has had enough.
Yeah, but-
He quickly packs up his hammock, gathers his things, and just gets out of there. Gaz is shocked by the horrible noises that sound exactly like a crying woman. He believes that he might have captured the troubled spirit of the woman who took her own life centuries ago in the haunted forest. Even little dog Fendi appears to be on edge about their creepy surroundings.
Findy's
She
chilling.
seems to keep staring at something in the woods that Gaz just can't see.
Yeah, it's the noisemaker
So
he
did
put out there.
outdoorsman Grizzly Gaz accidentally capture evidence of the paranormal? I leave that up to you
I mean,
to decide.
I'll
You can watch this entire creepy video.
I'll keep that one up in the air. I mean, it's probably fake, but it could be real. I mean, it's not like it was that outlandish. People hear like a woman crying or whimpering all the time in haunted places. So
Over on the YouTube channel, Grizzly Gaz, a Leopard Inn.
Leopard
Nearly
Inn.
300 years ago, in the early 1700s, the Leopard Inn and Pub was built in the thriving town of Burslem, England.
England, bruv. England mentioned.
Success, and people from all over would visit to stay the night or to have a few pints in the downstairs pub.
Sometimes you're gonna have a couple
However,
points, man.
the Leopard's Inn's history is also marred by many tragic events. One of the most notable episodes in the inn's dark history is the violent passing of a lady of the night in one of the upstairs rooms.
Okay.
Her life was taken by an angry and very violent customer.
Son of a bitch.
It is said that both of their spirits are trapped inside the Leopard Inn, doomed to wander its halls for all eternity.
Eternity.
Visitors and workers at the inn claim to have had terrifying
You've heard of this place? Oh, okay,
experiences
okay.
with one of these spirits.
All right.
Some say that the dark, shadowy figure of a man follows and attacks people at the inn, sometimes
Okay.
touching or pushing them, or even grabbing them by the throat.
So
Damn.
what's one of the most scariest experiences that you've had inside the Leopard Inn Hotel?
That is the figure, a black figure that goes upstairs, wanders through the pub, opens and closes doors.
Yikes.
Sometimes get touched on the shoulder.
They don't like that, now do we?
And have you actually seen the figure?
Yes.
Over the years, the inn's business took a sharp downturn, and much of the structure was sealed off and left abandoned until 2007. The Leopard Inn's first floor is now a historic pub, but the upper floors and rooms of the inn still remain empty and in a state of decay. Ghost hunters Jeff and Phil from the YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal
Have we
Investigation
watched?
traveled to
I
the
think
Leopard Inn.
I think we've watched them before, right? I think we have seen them on here before. $2.50 for a pint, not bad. Well, it's in pounds, so that's probably about like $3.50. But yeah, still not bad.
with their cameraman Pete. They hope
Jeff.
to catch supernatural activity on camera.
It's
And what
Jeff.
they encounter
Oh, you made a Jeff
is
sticker?
truly
Yeah, I
chilling.
forgot.
The team installs several static cameras throughout the inn, and then they start to
Wait, was this the team that had the dog? Or is this the team that had the dog, or was this the team where the door couldn't open? I think it's the team where the door couldn't open, right? If I'm not mistaken.
explore. Almost immediately, they capture something unexplainable in the second floor hallway.
Big hits in here. It feels really cold behind me as well.
Yeah, I've just gone cold. Did you feel
I've just gone cold. Okay, we know currency conversions off rip only because I was married to a British person at one point.
Where did it come from, Pete?
Where did it come from, Pete?
Just, but a lot of cold air come into my back from there.
Something's moving down that way as well.
Yeah, and
Something moving.
Bring your K2 in here, Jeff.
a lot of cold air come into my back from there.
I mean, it could have been them, but
Something's moving down that way as well.
After hearing the bizarre, unexplained footsteps, the Ghost Tech team continues to investigate in hopes of finding the source of the mysterious sound. Now, this is when Phil starts to experience some very strange and creepy encounters. The first time it happens, Phil is on the 3rd floor,
All right,
conducting a spirit box session.
All right, let's hear it.
Is there anybody here in this hallway at the moment?
That's not a spirit box.
Okay, something just pulled me on the back of my thing.
Back in your jumper.
Yeah, on my hood.
Okay, that's good.
Yep. Okay, so I take it you are with us.
Is it? Like, I don't even
Phil
hear the
just laughs
spirit
off
box.
the tug on his coat, but then it happens again.
They're just pulling on your coat, mate.
Phil?
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. You see when you said someone touched you?
Yeah.
Did you laugh?
No. I think something touched me.
Uh-oh, we cut her laugh.
As Phil gets touched, I clearly hear a man laugh, and this is captured on our digital recorder. Here's the audio enhanced.
Something touched me, Jeff.
What's up, Miss Lunatic? Something touched me, Jeff. Could be real.
Touched me, Jeff.
Something pulls at Phil's
I
jacket.
believe
and a
Jeff and
sinister
Phil.
laugh can be heard. The Ghost Tech team believes that they might be dealing with the spirit of the angry man that took the life of the Lady of the Night inside the Leopard Inn, as his ghost is said to follow and attack people. Their suspicions seem justified when Phil is targeted yet again.
I was told that you're seen walking up and down the stairs. Come down now.
They're gonna push him over? How was he targeted again?
Phil is receiving an EVP, a man's voice who is saying, "We'll fix it for money." And at the same time, there is movement behind him. Here is the enhanced audio of the EVP, followed by the footage, which has also been enhanced.
Alright, okay.
I was told that you're seen walking up and down the stairs. I was told that you're seen walking up and down the stairs.
Oh, I did see the little shadow move back there. It's kind of weird, unless it was someone else in the crew moving. Weird. I'm doing okay, Miss Lunatic. How you doing today?
A dark figure seems to reach
W,
out
watch
towards
time.
Phil, almost as if it's attempting to grab him again. Meanwhile, one of the upstairs cameras has caught something that is downright chilling.
Chilling.
Whilst we are on the 2nd floor, at the same time our static night vision camera on the 3rd floor is capturing what seems to be an apparition.
Okay.
It stands at the end of the hallway, then it turns and walks into a room. Here's the footage followed by the footage enhanced.
Oh wait, that's kind of weird. Maybe real? Honestly, maybe? Is it like the white mist or is it like a black mist? I'm a little... I guess it's like the white mist. That's interesting. I mean, it could be faked, but I kind of trust
A white
them.
translucent figure can be seen entering one of the bedrooms on the 3rd floor.
Interesting.
So, could this be the spirit of the man that terrified so many visitors
It
at
could
the
be.
inn?
Could be.
And is it the same figure that was reaching out to Phil? You
Possibly.
can watch this entire 2-part investigation over on the YouTube channel, Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations.
I tend to give these guys a little credit because if I remember correctly, they didn't have very clickbaity stuff, and the last video was like kind of a toss-up. I think we'll give it to him. We'll chalk it up as a W for him.
The end of the Zark haunting.
Ooh, okay.
Now you might remember a little
Okay,
while
this
back,
is probably
we featured
fake.
an Indian family who claimed that their apartment was haunted by a poltergeist.
from the cupboard.
Cut for time, yeah.
Could you please drop?
Is that a fucking bro said, I just want to ride my scooter. I just want to ride my scooter, bro.
Well, as an update to this story,
The
the father
fuck?
Zark says that he has decided to end the channel because now his family has finally moved to a new home. But
Okay.
Zark posted one final video from their old apartment
Okay.
that might be their creepiest video yet.
I don't think so. It's just... What? It's pretty good editing.
Zark hears a child crying in their living room and thinks that it's his son. But just as he enters the room, he sees a semi-transparent child run toward the hall. In the dark, Zark can't tell that something just doesn't quite look right.
I mean,
and he
that's...
runs after the child, thinking that it's his own son.
That's
But
kinda
just
easy to
then,
fake.
His wife yells to him from the other room to say that their son is still
Oh,
safe
sorry.
in bed.
Okay, this is easy to fake, especially because this is a stationary camera, right? So this angle never changes. So all you do is just record your kid running from here to here. You then record him acting like he's seeing something and running in here, and you just overlay them, but you just put the transparency up really low, so all you can see is what looks like a mist of a kid going through.
Under the covers and not crying.
Easy
at all.
peasy. And then
So
obviously
Zark
the
has
sound
no
you just
idea
add.
who or what
Because that looks
this
like an
is.
actual kid running. It just
Cut
looks
back
like
to
it's just
current day, and
faded.
Zark says that the channel is now over. But was the Zark Scary Haunting channel for real?
That's so funny,
Or
dude.
was
That
it
that
all
one's funny.
Just an elaborate hoax.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and say that that scooter one is one of the funniest things I've
on
seen.
camera.
Oh, we got an extra
A
bonus!
user that goes by the name Failed Talk Show Host lives with his girlfriend in a small apartment in Denver, Colorado.
Denver mentioned.
Sometimes the couple hears strange noises in their apartment, but they never really thought much of it. That is until the Reddit user buys a brand new Samsung phone with a new night mode feature.
Okay.
Meaning that the phone can take vivid, highly optimized photos even in the dark. He decides to try out the feature, so he turns off all the lights and snaps a few photos around his apartment. When he looks back at the results, he is shocked to see an unfamiliar figure.
Bless you? Fucking vessel from Sleep Tokens in your fucking kitchen?
Standing in the kitchen cupboard.
I make loving you a blood spot.
Confused and worried, the user posts his photo to Reddit to get opinions on what he could have captured. After many requests, the Redditor decides to leave a camera recording overnight as he and his girlfriend
It's Jesus.
sleep. When the couple reviews the recorded footage the next day, they discover something absolutely terrifying.
So blurry. It's just Vessel. He's coming to sing you to sleep. It's Freddy Fazbear.
Someone or something can be seen moving around in the dark.
I'm Freddy
And whatever it is
Fazbear.
looks very similar to the figure in the previous photo.
It does kind of look like Jesus.
So could it be that their apartment is haunted? Or just what is this? Let me know what you
I think it's. I think Jesus come to tell them, "Hey, what's up, dog?" Either that, or Vessel from Sleep Token came to give him a solo performance. Stick to me like caramel, right? That's.
Thanks for watching. I know I'm starting to sound like a broken record.
It's
but,
okay, so am I.
My schedule is still all over the place, so please hit subscribe. And
Respect.
hit the little bell notification icon so that you never miss an episode. Hopefully,
Thank you,
I'll
Nuke.
see you back next time.
You will, Nuke. Don't worry. This music's intense. Okay, let me stop that before I get copywritten. Jeeves watching him jerk his peanuts. That's so good. Oh, shit. Well, that was... I mean, I'm gonna be real with you guys. That one was more funny than anything. There was a lot of funny ones in there that are definitely fake. So, But we get those. You get that on these jobs, right? You get a couple of fake ones, maybe one real one if you're lucky. But dude, some of them are really funny. Seeing that fucking scooter, I was dying, bro. That scooter is insane. And the guy charging hand out, trying to fucking basketball palm the head of a ghost. Like, what are we doing? That's funny. But if you're watching over on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Come follow us over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Nunzi with 4 eyes if you want to come watch these live. Or you could just stay right where you are and watch the next one. I'm sure it's there. We upload all the time. I appreciate you and keep watching because we got a lot more coming. Goodbye.